Want to experience a radio station like no other? Then tune in to Glorious Twins Radio Ibadan. We've got everything from the hottest music to the most engaging conversations, exclusive interviews. We are not just a radio station. We are a community that brings people together through the power of sound. So what are you waiting for? Tune in to Glorious Twins Radio Ibadan.
Come on, turn the radio on.
trendybeats.com.
God did this thing when he made you. Woman to woman, no one in a billion. She a queen, she a vision. Pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion. Keep your head up, no look down. You say to yourself, you say, look at me now, you see me a papi. First class baby, you know me status. Super icon, me no need to practice. Walk in a room, everybody wants this. When you see me coming, better bow down for me. Window, come pour flower for me. I'm looking at a girl in a mirror, and here's what she said to me.
Hello beautiful ladies and gentlemen, here is another exciting episode of Ladies Corner, where we talk about female well-being. You know how we do it now. So you're welcome to yet another wonderful episode of Ladies Corner with Oluwatobi Omotosho, the beautiful lady with a golden voice. Yes, good afternoon once again, you're welcome.
Woman to woman, the one in a billion. She a queen, she a vision. Pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion. Keep your head up, no look down. You say to yourself, you say, look at me now, you see me a papi.
Firstly, I'd like to appreciate God for another opportunity to be here again today. It's not by my power, I appreciate God. Yes, and I also want to thank the CEO and the entire staff of Glorious Twins Radio for the opportunity to be here again. And to my dear listeners at home, thank you so much for listening to me. Yes, I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much.
Pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion. Keep your head up, no look down. You say to yourself, you say, sure you want cause it's something. With the way you dey move your body, yoddy. Fine girl, no be small thing. Us babe where they run things. Naughty, sexy girl, no dey hide yourself.
Last week we talked about self-esteem, yes, self-esteem and the importance of self-esteem to women, to ladies. And today we are talking about something important, something very important that most ladies don't pay attention to it. Let me put it that way. You don't pay attention to it because you think it is minimal, yet it is important to you. So I'll be talking about hormonal imbalance. Yes, hormonal imbalance. It is something that goes on within your body, but you don't know about it. And it is important for you to know about it. Like I always say, men, please don't feel cheated. This program is for you as well, so that you will know important things that has to do with women, that has to do with ladies.
She a queen, she a vision. Pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion. Keep your head up.
So like I said, we are talking about hormonal imbalance. Yes, what is hormonal imbalance? Before we even go into hormonal imbalance, it is important for you to know the meaning of hormones. What is hormone? Hormones are chemical messengers produced by glands in the body. They are chemical messengers. They are produced by the glands in the body that regulate various bodily functions such as growth, metabolism, reproduction, moods, and more. They help to control and coordinate different processes, ensuring the body functions properly. So your hormones, they are the chemical messengers produced by your glands, and they are present in your body. So you need to know how these things function. It is just like an organization. We have different departments, we have staffs, different people working together to make sure that the organization work smoothly. Same as your hormones, they work together to make sure that your body function properly, that you are healthy all the time. So these hormones, they include insulin. Example of hormones, the first one is insulin. The insulin regulates your sugar levels. It regulates your blood and your sugar levels. Another one is thyroid hormone. It regulates metabolism and energy. Your estrogen, it regulates menstrual cycle, your fertility and female characteristics. There are lots of them. There are lots of hormones.
More music showing up to support her with girl power.
Yes, boys have made one hell of a mess in the school, and there's only one way to clean it up.
We run this mother. Who run the world? Who run the world? Who run the world? Who run the world? It's hot up in here, DJ. Don't be scared to run this back. I'm looking for the girls who are taking over the world. Let me raise a glass for the college grads. Anyone rolling, I'll let you know what time it is. Check.
So like I said earlier, these hormones play vital roles in maintaining various bodily functions. They help you to stay healthy. And as a lady, you might be seeing different signs. You might be going through different phases. Do not be scared. It is nothing to be worried about. If you are noticing different changes in your body, don't be scared. It could be hormonal imbalance. So I am here today to tell you, to give you the gist. Yes, let me put it this way, to give you the gist about hormonal imbalance. Yes, it helps to your hormones regulate your menstrual cycle. It helps to boosts your metabolism, your energy, supports your mood and your mental health. It also boosts your mental health. It promotes healthy growth and development. It also regulates your stress response. When hormones are out of balance, it can lead to various health issues. So I'm laying this foundation so that you can know what I will be talking about when I get to hormonal imbalance.
Who run this mother? Who run this? Who run the world?
TrendyBeats.com.
Pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion.
When your hormones are balanced, it helps you, it promotes your overall well-being, it helps your health, it boosts your metabolism, helps your mental health. But when they are out of balance, when they are imbalance, you will start noticing different kind of changes in your body. Like I said, do not be scared. It is nothing to be worried about. It could be hormonal imbalance. So when hormones are out of balance, it can lead to various health issues such as menstrual irregularities. Your menstruation can be delayed, or it can even come earlier than expected. So don't panic. It is a sign. It's a symptoms of hormonal imbalance. Another thing is mood swing. Women are we are known for mood swing. Yes, we are known for it. But when it is constant and it is getting too much, it could be hormonal imbalance. Another thing is weight changes. You just discover that you are getting fatter or you are getting lean. It might be the result of hormonal imbalance. And fatigue, another thing is fatigue. You just get stressed out, you are tired without doing anything that much, you are just tired, or you discover that you can't even lift a finger. It is as a result, it could be as a result of hormonal. Thing is sleep disturbances. You don't sleep well. Is it that you sleep less or you sleep more than usual? Is also as a result of hormonal imbalance.
We run this mother. Who run the world? Who run the world? Who run the world? Who run the world? It's hot up in here, DJ. Don't be scared to run this back. I'm looking for the girls who are taking over the world. Let me raise a glass for the college grads. Anyone rolling, I'll let you know what time it is. You can't hold it.
So now that you already know what hormones are, it is important that you know what hormonal imbalances are as well. Hormonal imbalance occurs when there is an excess or deficiency of one or more hormones in the body, and this can disrupt normal bodily functions and lead to various health issues. And you might be wondering, hormonal imbalance, what are the causes? What are the things that can cause hormonal imbalance? Well, it could be as a result of genetics. Yes, genetics, your family history, your genetic predisposition. Maybe in your family your mom has something like that. You can also inherit it from her. It is very possible for you to inherit such thing from her. So when you start experiencing these things, it is important for you to look back and trace your health history and check it whether your mom has it or not. Another thing is poor diet. Lifestyle factors, poor diet, high sugar. If you are the type that take sugar, you love anything sugary, you take it all the time. It's, there is limits to everything. So if you take sugar a lot, you take chocolates often, you drink sugary things, drinks that has a lot of sugar in them, you eat raw sugar. There are some people that if they cook beans, they will add sugar to it. If they cook yam, they will add sugar to it. This thing is affecting you indirectly, but because you're not feeling it yet, you think it is nothing, yet it is affecting you. It is affecting you. So you need to look at these things. They can also lead to hormonal imbalance. Then another thing is processed food. I'm not against processed food, yes, but when it is getting too much, you eat it, you take it too much, it's getting too much, you need to check yourself. You need to caution yourself because it can affect your health.
She a queen, she a vision, pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion. Keep your head up, no look down. You say to yourself, you say, look at me now, you see me a papi. First class baby, you know me status. Super icon, me no need to practice. Walking around, everybody wants.
Then another thing that can cause hormonal imbalance is lack of exercise or physical activity. You are the type that don't do exercise, or you don't engage yourself. You're idle. You sit in one place for too long, or you stay in one place for too long. You don't move your body, you don't exercise, you don't stretch yourself. You need to check yourself because it can contribute to hormonal imbalance. Another thing is chronic stress. Yes, chronic stress. Stress is in various forms. So whatever type of stress it is, it can also lead to hormonal imbalance. Insufficient sleep. If you are the type that don't sleep well, you sleep less, or you sleep too much, check yourself. It can also lead to hormonal imbalance. We have medical conditions, thyroid disorder, menopause or premenopause, pregnancy or postpartum changes. For those that are pregnant, you discover that there are lots of activities going on in your body. So don't be shocked, don't be scared. It's as a result of your pregnancy. Or postpartum changes. Environmental factors, exposure to chemicals. You inhale chemicals, different forms of chemicals unknowingly. All these things can contribute to hormonal imbalance. It can contribute to it.
We run this mother. Who run the world? Who run the world? say don't be scared to run this back.
So there are certain medications too that can contribute to hormonal imbalance as well. Aging, yes, another thing is aging. As you grow older, yes, you tend to see different kind of changes in your body. It is possible for you to also experience this hormonal imbalance. So these factors can disrupt the body's delicate hormonal balance, leading to various health issues.
Then get back to business. You better not play me. Don't come here, baby. Hope you still like me. But you play me like PlayStation.
So how do you know that your hormones are not balanced? How do you know? I already mentioned part of it earlier. How do you know that your hormones are not balanced? As a lady, you need to pay attention to each changes. Like if there's any slight change in your body, you need to pay attention to it. So the first thing you need to look out for is mood changes, mood swings. You get irritated easily, anxiety, depression. I don't know if you've ever find yourself in this situation. You just feel like crying, like nothing is wrong with you, nobody offended you, you are not going through anything, but at that point in time it's like that tears, you just feel like shedding tears. Yes, is also an example of mood swing. So you are not, you might even be in a situation whereby you are not happy, you are just unhappy, nobody offended you, you just felt so sad, unhappy for no reason whatsoever. So it could be hormonal imbalance. Another thing is weight changes. I already said it earlier. So you're adding weight, suddenly you're just adding weight, or you are getting slim. You need to check yourself. It could be hormonal imbalance. Another thing is fatigue. I said it earlier. Low energy or tiredness. You don't have no ginger for anything. Your morale is low. You don't feel like doing anything. You just wake up one morning and feel like staying in bed from morning till night. It is not normal. It could be as a result of hormonal imbalance.
When she a vision, pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causes confusion. Keep your head up, no look down.
And another thing is sleep disturbances. You sleep less or you sleep more. You are not thinking about anything. You don't have anything going on in your mind. Nobody broke your heart, but you couldn't sleep. You just discovered that at night you cannot sleep. You close your eyes, but sleep is not just coming. It could be as a result of hormonal imbalance. Menstrual irregularities, irregular periods, heavy or light bleeding. If you are the type that have heavy period, or you just discover that your period is now lighter, or you are the type that have light period and you discover that it is now heavier, you need to pay attention to it because it is important. It could be hormonal imbalance. Another thing is skin issues. Acne, oily skin or dry skin. You just discover that there are lots of breakouts on your body. You've checked yourself, you discover that you are not engaging, you are not doing poor diets, you've not ate something that is wrong, that you shouldn't have eaten, but you just discover that you have breakouts, blackouts, every part of your body there are breakouts. You need to check yourself. It could be hormonal imbalance.
Keep your head up, no look down. You say to yourself, don't say me now.
Another thing is hair changes. Yes, you might be surprised because this thing is most ladies, you just discover that your hair is breaking. Your hair is full before, but you discover that it's now reducing, it's breaking. You need to be careful. You need to check yourself. It could be hormonal imbalance, hair loss, or excessive hair growth. Yes, is either it is getting too much or it is reducing. Digestive issues. You have bloated tummy all the time. If you eat something little, it will take a while before it digests. It could be hormonal imbalance. Constipation. Yes, before you eat something, you're already going to the toilet 100 times. You need to check yourself. It could be hormonal imbalance.
I live a life of faith.
is metabolic changes in blood sugar levels, insulin resistance. Yes, it could be as a result of hormonal imbalance. Hot flashes like sudden feelings of heat, often accompanied by sweating. You've not done anything, you just discover that you have this heat, your body is hot, you feel you are sweating previously, is as a result, it could be as a result of hormonal imbalance. Yes, another symptom you should look out for is memory problems, difficulty concentrating and memory lapses, or you are the type that forget things easily. They tell you something now, you've forgotten in the next minute. Check yourself. It could be as a result of hormonal imbalance. You see, these symptoms that I just mentioned can vary from individual to individual because we are different. So your own symptom might be different from my own. You just need to look out for the symptom that is peculiar to you. Hormonal imbalance that we are talking about, it can have adverse effects on your reproductive health. Yes, your reproductive health. It can cause infertility issues, irregular periods. It can affect your energy level. You just feel stressed out all the time. You are stressed out. You are experiencing fatigue all the time. It can affect your cognitive senses too. It can lead to memory problem, difficulty concentrating. You don't concentrate. Someone is talking to you, lots of things are going through your mind, or someone tell you something now, you've forgotten in the next minute. It could be as a result of hormonal imbalance. I don't know your own in all of these things that I've said, but you should pay attention. If you are the type that normally pay attention to your health, you pay attention to yourself, you will be able to know when something is wrong about your health. So if you're going through things like this, it is important that you consult a medical practitioner or a healthcare provider to diagnose yourself, to know what exactly is wrong with you. If you discover that one or two from what I've said is affecting you, please don't overlook it. Don't take it with levity and just go and check yourself. Get checked in the hospital. Then we have treatments for if you are going through this hormonal imbalance. There are suggested treatments, how you can cope with it, how you can treat it and get better. Treatment for hormonal imbalances, it depends on the underlying causes and may include, so if you are going through hormonal imbalance, it could be as a result of genetics, it could be as a result of medical issues, it could be as a result of your lifestyle changes, poor hygiene and all of that. So if you want to treat it, so you should treat it based on the underlying causes of that thing that is happening to you. So for lifestyle changes, you need to pay attention to your diet. Yes, balanced diet. If you don't take balanced diet, I understand that the economy is a bit unfair to us, but all the same, we should not neglect our health because health is wealth. So if you are going through one or two things from what I've mentioned, pay attention to your food, what you are eating. It is important. Take balanced diet. Eat something that nourish your body. Don't just eat anything. Pay attention to what you eat, what you take in, because these things that you are taking in, it can affect you. It can affect you negatively or positively. For example, those that eat sugar, excessive sugar, like I said earlier, minimize your sugar, lower it. Sugar is, if it is too much, it will affect you. you take chocolates, take sugar, anything you cook, you add sugar to it. Cook beans, add sugar. Cook yam, add sugar. Anything, add sugar. Sugar. It will keep on affecting you. And don't say because you are not feeling it now, or it's not showing now. It doesn't mean it is not there. So if you do not pay attention to what you are eating, at the end of the day, you just discover that one day it will just happen that maybe you are hospitalized and stuff like that, and God forbid it won't happen to you. So if you pay attention to your health, you will be able to prevent any sickness whatsoever that can come your way.
Put out your fire, like all the stars out tonight. You shine brighter.
So still under that lifestyle changes, I've mentioned balanced diet, regular exercise. Yes, you might be too lazy to exercise yourself, but all the same, you can do something in a day. Just do something, stretch yourself, exercise. It helps blood flow. It can also help your hormonal imbalance too. It will help you. Regular exercise, stress management. Yes, stress management. The first time I talked about stress management, it is important because if you don't manage your stress, these are the effects, negative effects of you stressing yourself out. So you need to manage your stress. Pay attention to how you overlabor. Don't overlabor yourself. Don't form superwoman all the time. Learn how to say no. You can watch the first video on Glorious Twins radio on Facebook. So make sure that you don't overlabor, you don't overwork yourself as a lady. Manage your stress levels so that your hormonal imbalance, it will not lead to hormonal imbalance. Then get adequate sleep. Yes, get adequate sleep. It is important. Sleep. Then if you know that you have this hormonal imbalance, like I said, consult a professional, a medical professional, a medical practitioner. You are noticing something in your body, hair loss, weight gain, excessive weight gain, and all of that. Go to the hospital and get checked. Don't say because it is just hormonal imbalances entail. It is important that you pay attention to your health. Remember that health is wealth. My name is Oluwatobi Omotosho. Special thanks to the CEO and the entire staff of Glorious Twins Radio. Thank you so much once again for the opportunity, and to my dear listeners, thank you so much for the opportunity. Until next time, join me next week by 3 p.m. to enjoy more interesting topics on Ladies Corner. Till then, stay blessed.
Do you want to experience a radio station like no other? Then tune in to Glorious Twins Radio. Then